and my company is Bookbound Journeys. So like when you started talking about hike summits, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And then like thinking of the movement as well, like in my book, there's going to be a lot of like fight scenes and things like that. And so I'm just thinking movement wise of like trying to picture a fight scene in my head. But I'm like, what if I am like around the house, like acting out like I'm having a sword fight? And then I can see like better. All right, they're going to lunge and I can picture how the body is lunging and like be narrating it while it's going on and be like, and it makes a little bit more sense,
Yeah.
having that movement out and then my neighbors and my family will think I'm totally insane, but it will be fun.
I've never thrown a punch while dictating. Maybe one or two.
I'll have to
That's such a
record
good
that one too.
idea,
I'm gonna
though.
have opposites, like spinning wheel dictating and then like mock fighting, sword
Love
play dictating.
That's such a good idea, though, because when I was doing one of my fight scenes in my book, my son is a martial artist, and so I'm like, okay, kid, like you need to help me out here. If I'm doing this, like, what do you do? And I'm like walking through the fight scene with my 10-year-old, like, okay, how does this function? And then I like, okay, so basically this is what we have to do. And then I had to map out the whole thing. But if you're like in the midst of it and just like, and then he right hooked here, but then the guy ducked, and then that could be so fun.
Older person, then you're like, yeah. And then an older person, you're like, oh, I felt that pinch in my back.
Yeah, like, oh man.
That's connected to that.
Oh, that's such
So
a good
funny.
point. Because
So
it's
fun.
how would a non-fighter do it versus a fighter, and how would they
Right.
feel? Because yeah.
Role playing. You can role play with dictation.